Am I live? I don't know if the YouTube channel is... Oh. Oh. It says fourth game session. Am I live? I don't know if the YouTube channel... Yeah, is that on my end or your end that it says that? Oh, okay, good. 70. It is... Well, let's start. It's turn 50. Interesting. It has a chat that I've got. I had just looked at it. Let's see. Live play. Should hear myself. It is... Well, let's start. Yeah, it's turn 50. It's delayed, but live. Okay. Gosh, where were... Okay, well, choose a civic. I think the only thing is state workforce once it's possible was mandated, I think. Let's see, I have this open. The Civics Reform Act. Is it quiet? Why is it doing that? OBS? Should be my whole desktop. This is what I did last time. Oh, I think last time I had to do this too, actually. Turn my whole computer sound up. Is that... I don't know if that's it. That must have been it. Okay. Was that it? I don't remember doing that, actually. Gosh. Okay, so if you can't hear anyone else, that's definitely a problem. Audio, desktop audio should be playing. Oh, right. So audio to... Let's see. Apply. Okay, let's check it now at least. See if we can hear everyone.
Yeah, we should have everyone else talk, or else you won't be able to check it.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Playing. All right, now. Oh, right. Okay, it's still quiet. So I'll fix that. Let's see. Apply. Okay, let's check it now at least. See if we can hear everyone.
Yeah, we should have everyone else talk, or else you won't be able to check it.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
I can hear you.
I'm the only quiet one.
Yeah, you're the only quiet one. Do you have your audio separated with audio input and audio output?
I think. Where is this?
It should. It's in your audio mixture.
Okay. Is this better? Oh gosh. I don't know what it is.
Right, you know,
I
in your audio
tested it,
mixture.
but I couldn't test it on the YouTube end. Or I should have tested it on my private channel again.
So if you have it there, right? If you have like an audio input and an audio output, you can increase your input or your input to make yourself sound bigger.
Better? Oh gosh. Okay, so in the audio mixer, I've got... That's the... Okay. volume percent. Oh, I can turn this up. I think. Let's give me a 50% boost. I think that'll work. Let's see. Oh. And then I have to go back to YouTube. And it's
Again,
delayed.
yeah, generally, like, you know, with the audio mixture, if you have if you have it both an audio input and output,
Oh, I can turn this
you
up.
can see
I think.
what everyone else's sound is in relation to yours, and if your bars are about the same, that's generally a good sign.
Let's give me a 50% boost. I think that'll work.
You also might need to
Let's
adjust
see.
each of us, you know, in the Discord itself.
Individually,
Yeah,
yeah.
individually, yeah. If we're too loud or too soft in relation to
Again,
each other, and you can use the
generally,
bars
like,
to,
you
to
know, with
judge
the audio
that.
mixture,
If you have if you have
Gosh, I'm here. Okay.
also might need to
Let's
adjust
see.
each of us, you know,
Okay, I'm just gonna go to. Okay, so I think I had figured that out, but I need to be like double instead, apparently. Okay, this should work. Please.
in the Discord.
Okay. Okay, this works.
Also might need to.
I don't know why I was at half volume. Sorry, guys. Or half what I should have been at, that is.
There you go. Okay.
Gosh. Okay. Okay. So we're mandated to take stick workforce. As soon as it becomes available. Wait, was it state workforce that it said? Yeah, that was it. Okay. Interesting tribal village. What was I doing with this one? I think I must have been going home, cause I don't know why I said it like that. I had a little bit of a. Okay, change policies. Who's that up to do that?
Philosophy, or is that Prime Minister?
We changed that recently, didn't we? Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I think it's no longer philosophy. I think it's Prime Minister.
What changed that?
We
What the
can't hear
fuck is
you,
a
fam.
prime minister?
Or Chancellor, I guess we should say.
Yes, sorry, Chancellor.
Chancellor? Okay.
Well, what bill was that?
Yeah, good question. I don't remember this bill.
It would be the second session. So that would be page 2 of the registry. Would it be an? It's not an amendment, is it? No.
Okay, Civics Reform Act.
The amendments to exist, like the acts on the code of law, should be like the acts as amended. We shouldn't have the original act and the amendment as separate docs. They should be combined into one doc once the amendment to an act passes.
No, but then that's just that's more work.
Well, it's not my job. It would be the speaker's job, so it's fine if it's more work.
I hear this. Yeah, the second policy.
It sounds like
Powers Act.
Democraciv to me.
Here it is.
Policy cards powers act.
The second one. I've linked it in the governor chat.
Thank you.
Oh, policy card. I thought we were talking about philosophy.
So Parliament hasn't passed anything, as far as I know, about which specific policy cards. So it's up to the Chancellor, I think.
It looks like it's entirely up to the Parliament.
It's a 1A,
Policy
section
card?
1A.
Has not passed. Oh, may freely choose them. Okay.
I feel like I thought we had something.
We do used to, and then this was.
I think there was one that was repealed that the Minister of Progress, or what are they called? Minister of Philosophy.
Philosophy? No.
Yeah, I think Minister of Philosophy used to be able to do it. What do we want? I'm open to suggestions. Maybe
Colonization
Settlers.
sounds good.
that's
Yeah,
kinda
settlers.
Do we have
are
good city spots? Or actually, wait, we have God King, right? Do we have our Pantheon yet?
Oh, that's no, we don't.
All right. Well, in that case, we might not want
That's
to do
probably
that.
why we still have God King.
Yeah.
I was like, why do we have God King? That would be why. Wait, no, didn't we get our Pantheon last time?
No, we did,
We
yeah.
Yeah,
did.
we did.
We have Divine Spark. So let's go because we have a settler spot that we have to do in the south there. So colonization. We'll keep maritime industries, I think. Okay, we'll change that. And right, there was not much. Okay, no, next turn then. Okay, other turns should hopefully go faster. Ooh, classical era.
Next turn. I miss Wes saying that. And it's screaming at us, and everyone's like, no, la di da da.
Ooh,
Um,
normal age.
Okay.
Because those were the days when you had to vote on it,
Do
though.
we have
You had
anything?
to get the whole ministry
Oh
to vote.
God. Yeah.
We should
Vote
bring
on
that
next
back.
turn. I think I'm fine without having to vote on the next turn. That was always a pain. Do we have anything passed regarding dedications?
No.
I don't think anyone considered that the classical era could happen.
Dedications sound awfully ceremonial. Just gonna throw that out there.
Let's see. Is there anything in the any bill? I don't think so.
Is it in the Constitution?
Yeah, that's why I wonder if it's a constitution.
Probably, I would doubt so because I don't think anyone actually like the dedications are like a Civ 6 specific thing. So only if the person drafting the Constitution actually knew all of Civ 6, which is weird stuff.
Yeah, who chose this for game?
Yeah. I mean, it looks like they don't actually do anything. Like, all they do is era score, and that's
well,
like
if you
weird
have a
Civ
golden
6 stuff.
age, they help a
So,
lot. And the era
Just-
score helps you get a golden
yeah.
age.
just back in my day, you had a golden age by expending great people.
And gaining happiness.
This might have to be an emergency vote for whatever.
I don't.
Any
dedication?
any power of the
No,
cabinet
it's just
not
supposed to be
held by a
cabinet.
minister is held by the chancellor.
Is this
So
a
I guess
power
the
of the
question-
cabinet?
Wait, that's the question.
Wouldn't
would
it?
this count as a power of the cabinet?
Not control of military units, great people, treasury faith, technology, civics to be researched.
Isn't
No,
there
it's
like
not.
anything
not
that's
a-
not talked about? We don't have it?
It's not an enumerated power of the cabinet.
Don't we have an?
What if we just let them sue us?
Just click one. Who's gonna care? It's
It isn't. Aren't the people who could be suing us?
Um,
Like,
anyone can sue, can't they?
or do you have to be directly harmed?
Oh, blood.
yeah, who would actually have standing?
I guess the citizens could say, we were harmed.
Where's the code of laws pinned? Oh, here it is.
Yeah, I don't think no one ever thought we were gonna get to a dedication.
No one ever
Honestly, I didn't
thought
even know what that dedications were a thing until this moment. So.
No one ever considered the
Same.
ancient era could end.
I mean, maybe nobody believed we'd get to this point.
But we
Okay,
don't have anyone else to destroy us yet.
my suggestion is we have an emergency legislative session. We have enough members of parliament here to vote.
This shows you just how bad our constitution.
Yeah.
If we're both so bad that there's so many, so
reckon-
many of us in office.
So how many MPs do we have?
Yeah, four
with
at
us?
least.
Yeah, 4? Okay.
So I
Okay,
recommend.
So I think we should come to a conclusion as to what dedication we want to make in that case.
I recommend something a little bit more permanent, and then Parliament can change it later, like motion to give this power to the cabinet or the president or something like that.
Please.
I agree with that. I like giving it to the president.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
It'd be funny to give it to the president, but that would be an additional person who has to show up to future streams.
Well, or they could just,
Well, Tay happens to be here, so
Yeah.
Yeah, but like for,
we can
for
change
future
it in
streams.
the future. We can
We
change
just-
it in the future if that's a big concern for you.
All right, so
Right
I
now-
would provisionally say
I kinda
we
like the
motion
president
to
having it.
give the classical era dedication to the president.
Oh, okay. Just the yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't say anything about the future. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to vote on that then?
Yeah, let me write that out and then I'll put it up for prime voting.
All right. Cool.
Okay, here's an emergency session for no voting.
Isn't this like the second time this happened?
In the last 2 streams, probably.
To clarify, for the classical era dedication.
Just did for all of it, and we can change it later.
All right. Three. We need one more.
I can't spell speaker.
That's
Spacker.
4.
Okay, that's enough. In closing vote, motion passes.
Okay,
All right, President Tay.
Thank shit. All right. So I'm initially leaning toward monumentality, but I want to hear everyone's thoughts. I want to see, what you're all thinking. H. Kim, what's your thought?
Oh, frackin' A. Come back to me. I'm writing this down in the laws.
Okay, Weska, what's your thought?
I'm
slow.
still
Fem.
considering. I'm considering it right now. Sorry.
Okay, I'll come back. Fem, what's your thought?
I agree, monumentality, because you can. That's a very easy thing to see.
Sweet. Okay, who's next? QI, what's your thought?
So a couple of these look good to me. So new specialty district is what, the Kothon, right? Or how does this bonus work exactly?
It's anytime you build, like if you build a campus, if you build a industrial zone, holy site, I think every time you build a specialty district, it counts. I'm not sure if new means it has to be one that you haven't built elsewhere. So specialty just means it isn't like neighborhoods. It's the districts that you can only build once per city.
I see. I guess the other alternative I considered was Exodus of the Evangelists, plus 2 error score every time you convert a city to your founded religion. So we don't yet have a founded religion.
I also don't know if it counts if for passive conversion. I think it has to be like with missionaries. I'm
gonna.
I mean, okay, so I'm a fan of free inquiry because I think Eurekas are fairly. I find myself getting Eurekas more than I build districts, more often, or at least, you need a certain amount of cities to be able to build that many districts, and we don't have many that are really close. I don't know how long the eras should last, but Eurekas and basically what it is Eurekas and libraries will both give you an era score versus just every time you build a new specialty district.
Yeah, looking at that, I think you swayed me a bit because that looks like it'd benefit us a lot more frequently than monumentality. That is definitely a more wider, game spread.
And Penbrush and Voice is the same thing with amphitheaters and inspirations, but I think we tend to probably build libraries more than amphitheaters.
I think I kind of agree with that. The free inquiry with the libraries. I think we can rack that up pretty fast. And while we are going to be building for monumentality, I just don't feel like it's gonna be harder to get as much.
We do have like 2 holy sites, a campus.
Then we are going to have to go like Eureka, looking for Eurekas too. Yeah.
Okay.
I think
all
either
right.
could
Well,
be good.
That's reasonable. to me.
HChem, did you come up with what you were thinking about HChem?
I like the free inquiry. I was originally leaning towards monumentality, but the free inquiry argument swayed me.
Yeah, I like it. So, officially, I, as president, dedicate free inquiry and our progression of science. Congratulations. I did something! Jesus!
Crap.
Are builders controlled by the states or the government?
Yeah.
Governors.
Okay, I assume this is. I think this is Tyre's builder.
You could rename it, nickname it, so that people know that.
Yeah. Which? Yeah, that's mine, right?
That's the capital. I don't know which governor.
Out.
Wes is
That's
the
me.
governor of the capital.
Okay, well that would be yours. Wes. What do you want to do?
It's a good question. What's it sitting on?
Already improved pearls. It just
Okay.
improved those.
Let me see. North of my city, north of Tyre, and which cities are mine? Just Tyre or what? Tyre and Phoenix.
I kind of hoped you would know that.
Oh my God, that would be convenient.
I think Fredericksburg is also yours.
Yes,
Damn
I'm
it.
pretty sure.
Do you know whose state you got elected over, Wes?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hello?
We can hear you.
Okay. My fucking earbuds died.
Oh,
Fredericksburg's mine? Fredericksburg mine?
I don't know where to check that. Don't build on horses.
Check the states.
It's in the fucking
Check-
states.
Yeah, the state's something.
Let's see here.
Nation state tax. Tyre and Fredericksburg are Atlantis, Phoenix to Thalassa.
Okay, so yes, Fredericksburg
Okay,
is
never mind.
yours.
Cool. Alright, what's that white thing over there? Is
Gypsum.
that any good?
It's a luxury resource.
Makes people happy.
That sounds nice to me.
Is that a you want to build there?
It'd be really good.
Yeah,
when
that
they
would make that a
expand.
better mine too, right?
A
We get
quarry,
more.
but yeah.
We would get more production.
I think so. If not, it's gold.
Fredericksburg kind of needs to grow. What's its biggest food? A lot of food.
Let us check.
Probably pumpkins.
Pumpkin.
What?
Fredericksburg has one food tiles and only one food tiles. You could give it a tile from Tyre, probably.
I guess maybe
Because Tyre has the marsh and the grasslands there. So
yeah, is Tyre working the clam?
yes.
It is.
Clam.
You know what? Just improve the gypsum. We'll just go with that.
We only have one population in Fredericksburg, so it's already working the gypsum.
Yeah, it's already working the gypsum, so we're gonna improve it with the worker.
Yeah, we were already doing that. I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do.
I
Great.
thought you were wanting to change where the population is located.
Veto.
Okay.
Veto?
Yep, veto.
What are you vetoing?
Well, nothing.
Interesting.
I'm going to shut up. I'm just going to
I'm
keep doing it.
confused.
Hey, we
Can't
value
veto
your
anything.
input, Mr. President.
I just try. Try to liven it up.
We met someone.
Oh, finally!
Shit, tell them about our Ipsum.
Who are these people?
The Molly. Wait. Is it Molly? Yeah. Just
Mallory? Or Molly? Oh,
Molly.
Molly. Enter.
Wait, that should be a
I don't-
foreign. What our interactions should be foreign.
This is government overreach.
Yeah, wow.
I don't even.
I
just
don't know if this actually does
automatically do
anything.
that. I don't even know what I
clicked.
clicked.
We'd love to sample their hospitality.
Okay. Don't sue me,
I don't-
Teflon. If you don't sue me, I won't ping you. How about that?
Oh wow, they're right there next to Venice, aren't they?
I'm glad you didn't choose the other because I don't think I could have taken him in a fight.
Is that their capital?
No, it's not.
Advocasta.
They have a population 4 city in a desert. Jeez Louise.
That's because they've got floodplains.
Ah.
Their mines are interesting. Mali's really interesting because their mines are like they don't give them production, but they give them extra gold. I was expecting there to be something blocking them from potentially killing us, so they might do that next turn.
So what you're telling me is that they can't build a military quickly, but they are really rich.
They have a discount on purchasing things with gold as well.
H-Kim's about to declare war.
HKIM
Coming soon.
HKIM can't declare war unilaterally, actually, as far as I'm aware.
Veto.
HKIM's going to propose another bill next session.
Oh, we survived. Cool. And we built a holy site in Phoenix.
Excellent.
And
About
we got
time.
bronze
Thank
already.
goodness.
Great
Awesome,
job,
very good.
QI.
Is there any iron on our island? There is. Soon to be in Phoenix.
Very cool.
So that's our holy
Iron.
site.
So how do districts work? Do you need to work them, or
Your population can work districts once they have buildings, I think.
I see.
Per citizen. Yeah, so buildings give district citizen slots, but they have output without being worked by
I see.
default. So we're getting full
Right.
faith from that.
And we're getting, I think, 1 great profit point because in
Yes.
6 you have great profit points.
Yes. In fact, because of our Pantheon, we might be getting 2. Yes, we're getting 2 great profit points
Yes.
from that because of our Pantheon, which is
So,
great.
how fast will we get our religion?
That's a good question. Well, religion, not
Great people.
Okay, so we're getting. It's gonna update to getting 2 a turn. They're getting 2 a turn too, so. We're gonna need to speed it up, probably.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people, and 3 of them are getting nothing a turn for great profit points. So it looks like we're going to be.
It's a race against time.
3, 7, and 8. So these 2 are definitely going to get a religion with 7 and 8 profit points per turn. We're probably going to be at most the third, or at soonest we'll be the 3rd person to get a religion, unless we spend a bunch of money or faith. Governor of Thalassia? Sorry.
That's Jaguar. I'm proxying, and his orders were to construct a settler next.
Okay. Will that settler be settling in the south? Because
yeah, there's
that is mandated.
In the government, he left a list of orders in government chat.
Yep. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, that was part of his platform when running for governor.
Yeah, there's a specific spot he wants.
Okay. I'll find that once that gets done.
Yeah, once the settler's done in 12 turns.
Research, Minister of Philosophy. Fem?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I had tech issues.
That's fine. So did I. So we've got irrigation and archery, and then we've got.
Yeah, I think archery. I'm looking at it. I think archery is gonna be the best to have range.
To have what?
Range.
Oh, now, one thing I wanted to say is that unless we declare war on Akkad, which was, declined, unfortunately, for Teflon. We doesn't look like we'll be doing land combat unless barbarians spawn.
So
Well,
then,
I think you're writing
Wait.
off this CAD thing a little too early, buddy.
I mean, we aren't allowed to this session, is all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
when we do
towers and
archery
barrage
now,
voted
I would
against
still
it.
like to start
now,
building some
just in
archers.
case.
One at a time.
Finn,
Just
if
in
you
case.
did get archery, I might just build an archer.
Notably, we don't have the Eureka for archery. Maybe we should take a tech for which we already have the Eureka,
One
like
thing
currency
is,
or navigation. The Kothon is
celestial
awesome
navigation
building.
would give us our unique
Wait.
district.
Wait,
I've been added.
can we see it? Can I see the tech tree, please?
Yes.
What's so 6 for irrigation and archery? What's navigation?
Celestial navigation is over here. It is improved 2C resources. It'll give us
It's
the Kothon. It's
gonna be archery is gonna be faster.
Yes, it will. Killing a unit with a slinger is an annoying to do Eureka, so we don't have to worry about trying to do that, I don't think. Thank you for finding the city spot for me.
Archery, please.
Archery? Okay. Production Wes in Frederberg. We've completed a monument.
Let me see what I got. It'll take a second.
Right.
You can read it to me as well.
Granary, walls, holy site, campus, builder, and military units.
How long would a granary take?
11 turns.
Can you finish? Can you improve the gypsum first?
I just did that.
Oh, okay.
It gave you an extra production.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with the how much? What does the granary give? Like 2 food?
1 food and 2 housing. You currently only have 2 housing, so your growth is already lowered from having only 2 housing, and it'll be real low.
So there's already a bad thing. I'm already getting a negative for having low housing.
I think once you're at low housing, you do have a negative. I think. But I might be wrong. You might have to get the cap, but you're 1 away from the cap. So if you grow 1 pop, you will be at your housing cap, which you can grow past, but it's much slower.
Okay. I'm not growing for 19 turns.
No, the granary would help with that with the extra food, because you're getting half a food per turn.
Yeah, minus 50% from lack of housing.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is. Yep.
Yes.
Granary.
Okay, then let's go granary then. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, your other city's almost done a granary. New Byreme. Where do we want to go with this one?
I wonder if we should explore to the east.
East, we've got.
Or is that lots of deep ocean?
I don't think that's deep ocean, actually. That's a good idea. I think it'll be faster to go around this way, so we'll go this way. We're going to retreat with this one, tactically. And we're going to heal them up. Reef tiles are so good. Okay, Wes, your worker builder is.
Are they still going? Sorry.
Sorry, what?
Nothing.
Okay.
I didn't know it still had charges.
It has 1 charge left.
All right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Can't see what I can.
Well, you've
wait
got.
For it.
Do we have lumber mills? Probably not. That's like construction.
No.
Yeah, we do not have lumber mills, so you can't do that.
Interesting.
You've got a mine location.
There's no resources up north, is there?
Up north? You've got bananas and stone. Those are both bonus resources, though.
Yeah.
You have horses here.
They're not in our territory.
Not
Can
yet.
you click on tire and show me what it's working?
Sure. Tire is working. this jungle tile, the pearls. Where am I? Oh, right. So okay, tires working, chocolate hills, forest working, marsh. Probably would work it anyways. Pearls, and then this jungle hill tile, which is 2 food, 2 production.
Are we gonna grow into that horse anytime soon?
Let's. Where are we growing? Are we growing at all? We should be. Oh. Where is our border growth? Oh, 11 turns until this, so no. Although I don't know who. If we were gonna purchase borders, we'd.
We can't really improve the marsh or the jungle, can we?
We can't.
No.
Our only options for tire are mines or removing jungle. If you want to build a holy site there, you will need to remove the jungle.
Oh, I will?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
what would be our campus location? Would those holy site works also for campuses, or?
They're no, because holy sites get bonuses from natural wonders. Campus, you might want it in the jungle. I don't think we have reef around. That's not reef. So you'd probably want it in the jungle next to the mountain, like here.
Yeah, I want to remove that jungle then, so that we can do that. That's on my...
Which one, the holy site jungle or the where I was?
Yeah, the holy site jungle.
Okay, we'll move over there then. Okay. Ooh. Natural wonder. Uluru? Yes. I may have a few too many hours if I can guess it from the eels next to it.
Oh, it's in the middle of a desert.
Yeah, tends to be. Yeah, I mean that's normal. I think it only spawns in desert because it's rural Australia, desert Australia.
Yep.
State workforce, which unlocks corvée and conscription. I don't think we need either.
So conscription might be good if we want to pursue the route of purchasing a great profit.
Yes, but especially if we don't plan to produce more ships right now. If we're done with ships for now, then doubling our ship production is pretty useless.
Wow.
What?
Well, I mean, not in general, but
doubling ship production while not building ships is definitionally useless.
I mean, that's the problem for our governors of not building ships.
Well, yeah, I mean, we built some ships, and we're not building ships right this instant.
We have at least 3 ships currently.
I wouldn't count out ships yet. Just saying.
Well, when will be the next opportunity for us to change policy?
The next time we finish a civic, which
I
think 3 turns, or
we're definitely. Oh, political philosophy. Oh man, we should go for that.
Government, guys. I agree. That's up to Fem, but.
Yeah, we don't need to build ships at the moment. We'll get through 8 turns before the next session.
All right, let's make some more gold in that case.
Yeah. QI the master.
3 extra gold. Okay. Choose civics. So, did you want political philosophy, Fem?
Yes, please.
What laws am I violating?
None, because I think I was lazy, and I never.
No. Kevin said I was violating laws.
Oh yeah, when you click that dialogue option.
Right. Yes, I did. Yes. Governor appointment. We haven't spent governor titles yet, and we have 2 of them. I think Parliament was supposed to pass something about governors, and I don't know if they did.
They didn't.
We did not.
All right. Well, in that case, it looks like we're having another snap vote.
Yeah, we have 2 governor titles now.
I know you should allow to control governors. It makes a lot of sense. a very logical choice.
I mean, we have enough for each governor to have one governor.
I think that's pretty clear.
This is kind of like state governors filling up their bureaucracy. You know, I think governors should have it.
Exactly.
Like, honest to God, I agree.
Did we not really? We must come on. We must have put this in the Constitution or law somewhere.
No.
Nope, I don't think so.
Brother,
Oh.
I'm pretty sure this Constitution was made for Civ 5.
I could be. Hold on.
What
Yeah.
about the amendments? Cabinet Establishment Act.
People are scrambling for anything. Please tell us we didn't forget the governor point a second time.
Don't get your hopes up.
Oh, come on! Did we
I
really
think-
mess this up?
I think everyone else has got their hopes up a little, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yep, I don't see
I
anything
mean,
in the
there's
Establishment
nothing
Act.
saying that we can't just, do whatever we want with this then.
There's nothing saying we can't do whatever we want.
Sadly, that's not how the cabinet works.
Enumerated
Yeah,
first, right?
so look, Parliament just passes a quick little motion, right? Each governor of each state shall be able to appoint one governor. So or assign a title, whatever you want to.
I'm not sure how upgrading is going to work, but
Yeah. That's.
Well, that'll be our next issue. Are we even have to worry about that this moment?
So I would motion to confer the ability to choose governor titles to the cabinet.
that's a good way to word it, I think.
Yeah.
I think that that's not the correct choice. I think that you have to consider the state's rights in this scenario.
Well,
Can I
The current
go, Fem,
cabinet
go
is
ahead.
just going
wait?
to... Sorry, yes, Fem?
If we give it to is it in general the governors, or how? It doesn't seem like we know how many options for the titles is here. So only this case we can only do, okay, you can have one, and then the other one you could have the other. But what happens the next time we get government titles? If we can't predict how many titles we should, would it be fair to give it to? How would we say which governor would have it?
I think what we should be searching for now is the temporary solution
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
that
sounds
is
like a
most
future
fair.
issue that Parliament will also
And
forget
then
about.
Parliament will forget to write a full-fledged law about governors
Yeah,
that
exactly.
handles
That's
all of
something
these
to forget
these
about
questions
later.
that could arise.
I would argue that this problem wouldn't be a problem if the Constitution was written, in the first place to not have this issue.
I just want to give Wes
have a
power.
loose
People don't like a
constitution.
strong executive. It's supposed to be that the Parliament is stronger in this mark, but the Parliament just does jack shit. And leaves it up to
I
the
do
cabinet
jack
anyway.
shit
We
too. I can't even
procrastinate.
do jack shit. I'm sitting here.
Anyway, speaking of doing jack shit, are we gonna actually do anything with governors, or are we gonna wait for later?
I think we would be shooting ourselves in the foot if
Parliament's
we waited
decision.
on a second governor title.
Okay, I like the temporary solution idea, and I think we should
We
decide.
could just say that the cabinet gets to do whatever they want with the first two, and then cabinet, who are all here, will just probably assign one to the each governor, because the names are the same.
I would support a motion to confer the
Just think
power
the
to the cabinet.
governor should have some sort of say in this.
I mean,
There's a motion on the floor.
I'll let yeah. Obviously, you can't choose the same one, but other than that, I'll just let you guys.
There's a
Well, if
motion
it's
on the
conflict in
floor,
that
Kiro.
regard, too, then there's a big issue.
Where's the motion?
Well, Kia, if you would like to write the motion, I don't know what you're motioning. You got cut off.
Okay, in that case, I will put down the motion in Parliament voting.
I just think give Wes all the power, to be honest.
Well, what
Exactly,
if we gave
that's what I'm
Tay all the power?
I do think it would be only fair for the larger and more influential state to get first pick, though. That's all I'm saying.
I would like to hear from the governors or governor proxies what they would want for a governor.
Wes
I
is
recall
talking.
Magnus is supposed to be very good for Phoenicia specifically because it meshes with its abilities well. So that would be my pick.
Magnus is good because he lets you build settlers really well.
Its provision is one is supposed to be good.
Settlers don't
Yeah,
trade
I would
with
want-
population, but that would require us to get 2 points into Magnus, so you wouldn't have that immediately. Magnus
I
is
mean,
immediate
we
ability?
have 2 points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So we
keep
should
going.
give all our governor points to
Yeah.
who Tefmon is with.
Yes,
No, we should put it all in the capital and all build settlers. What are you talking about?
except
Got
the
more
capital's not currently building a settler, so it's
We can be in about 2 turns, so and then it'll be
no.
more efficient.
It does take 5 turns to establish a governor.
There you go.
Still
Okay.
waiting on one more vote.
Yeah, who's not voting here?
I can't vote.
Okay, we got the votes. I'm closing. Motion closed. Motion passes. Voting closed.
Whew. Okay. High Cabinet,
And
let's figure this out now.
So technically, by the Constitution, like if a power of the cabinet is not delegated to a minister, then it defaults to the chancellor.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to
This is in the power of
unilaterally
the
decide
cabinet.
here.
Of course.
Tef, I don't know if you know what Jaguar would prefer.
Jaguar, I don't believe left any instructions.
I didn't think. It seems like everyone forgot about governors. To be honest, I didn't remember about them
I mean,
until now.
I'd have to actually look them up before I have an informed opinion beyond knowing that Magnus is supposed to be good.
Pingala is also really good.
Yeah, Pingala I usually find is really a solid choice.
You get a 15% increase in science and culture. Is his starting out thing, and then later you get extra culture or science for every pop, and then you get double great person points from your city.
Magnus is pretty good if you want to build a lot of settlers.
Which
but
we probably will. I think
Yes.
one of you will be
Yeah.
picking Magnus for.
I want Magnus. That's what I'm telling you.
Now, Magnus will be best for people who are building settlers and removing features. Honestly,
There you go.
Phoenix is it doesn't have features to remove.
There you go. I'm about to. I'll wait on removing that forest. Is that good?
Well, I don't know if about whether we should remove the rainforest, but at least it gives us the option to.
I was going to do it for the holy site. Not that holy site might be delayed.
Oh yes, you will have to do. Although if you wait like a turn or two, you'll get 50% bonus on the resources you get from removing that. I'm kind of leaning towards letting Wes give Tyre Magnus.
I guess my question is, like, seeing as we're in that strange situation concerning the race to religion, is there any chance Moksha would be able to help us with that?
He gives extra religious pressure and extra faith. So no.
That wouldn't help us immediately.
The
no.
only thing that would help us, and we can't even get this, it would be Pingala's double great person points, but you'd need 3 governor
titles,
so you'd need 3, and we only have 2, so.
All right. In that case, Magnus is probably the optimal choice.
Tefmon, any major objections that you haven't already stated?
Magnus is good.
Okay, I'm Wes, you want Magnus and Tyre?
Yeah.
Okay, we will put Magnus and Tyre. Tefmon, do you want a rundown of the governors? Victor.
Well, are we gonna get the?
Mhm.
We're gonna put that settler thing, so we can settle something.
We could do that. I mean, I guess I do have unilateral power to do that.
Yes, you do.
So does it take 5 turns to move the person?
Yes, every time you want to move them and to first establish them, it takes 5 turns before they have any effect.
Is the ability effective during those 5 turns, or like?
No.
That's the downside. That's why
The loyalty boost though works before they get there.
the loyalty boost does work before they get there.
So my thought: get provision,
Mhm.
stick Magnus in Phoenix. Then when Phoenix is done at settler, move it to tier, and then
That'll be adding an extra 5 turns of doing nothing. When by the time this 5 turns is up entire, I'm gonna be building.
That's a 7-turn settler.
I'll just build the monument or something in the meantime.
That could work. We could get 2 settlers without losing population that way. And that would mean that Tef would
Yes, that is the
support
main
getting
thing.
provision with his governor title.
Okay, so the plan would be started in Phoenix, it builds there, and then we
Yeah.
finish the settler,
As
and then
long-
we move
yeah,
it over to Tyre.
And it won't
Yeah.
make a difference as long as you don't finish your settler until
So
you have Magnus.
it won't end up in Tyre for like 12 turns.
It will take a while, but your settler would
14
already take
turns.
7 turns.
There's something wrong with this motion, guys.
What?
We've motioned to vote for title assignments, but not assigning governors.
You use governor
Same thing.
titles to appoint governors.
But not who has the ability to assign a governor to a location.
If you guys want to do another vote,
Yeah, I think we
be
have
my
to.
guess.
I mean,
guess.
I don't. If we want to, we can.
Who the fuck is this?
It doesn't seem necessary.
That seems fairly pedantic, but I can't really put it past people.
Yeah, that's my.
I don't know, Tef Mom, you gonna sue it?
No.
If you're not gonna do it, then no one will. So.
You guys don't
Yeah.
understand that not all powers have to be enumerated. The government can, do stuff without there being like a
Except-
10 billion page document listing every specific type of action
Except
they're allowed to
literally
do.
the Constitution is written so that it can't.
Yeah,
There's
that's-
very defined things that the cabinet can do.
Yeah, but it
And
doesn't say the
Parliament has
cabinet.
to say that they can do it.
No,
Parliament can say anything we haven't written.
the Constitution
cabinet
does
can
not
do.
say the cabinet can only do these things and that it can't do anything else. It just says the cabinet can do these things, and it doesn't say they can't do other things.
I like his implied powers stance. I'm just gonna be honest.
I see what you're saying, but I think that would more mean that the Parliament, who can write laws about anything, can say anything
like,
about other
The
shit.
ideal case would
And
be that
they
Parliament
could give
actually
it to
writes a
them.
law, but if they don't,
I think the intended case was what Wes is saying.
But it's pretty clear that the cabinet's only powers are military, great people, treasury faith, technology, civic.
Can we get some yays?
because the argument could be the other way.
Literally,
we did it,
technology,
we did it,
civic,
Reddit.
and fucking Parliament.
the argument the other way is that it's clear that the intent is that cabinet controls game functions unless Parliament says otherwise.
I disagree. Actually, I think
don't
the
think that was
intent
the
was that the executive was going to be weak and the Parliament was supposed
I
to
don't
be
think
doing.
this matters.
That
a
was
whole
certainly
lot
the
right
case. That was certainly the case in Mark IV, but like that was a long time ago.
now. So, did we want to, do the thing with Magnus, or did we want to have a second governor?
I'm okay with that. The magnet deal.
Okay. Well,
right.
it was Tef's idea, so you're okay with it, I assume. The
Yes.
provision. Okay, then the Magnus Gambit. We're putting Magnus in Phoenix first, and then we'll move him to Tyre and Tyre. There we go. Okay, I need to put that back.
I'm surprised nobody.
Oh, I wonder if it would be a good idea to move the capital, so that we get the bonus from the policy card.
The
How frequently can we move our capital?
We're not moving the capital. Fuck that.
As much as you want.
Oh, really?
So moving the capital, the bonuses? What are you talking? Which bonus? Like, because
So
we get
let's look at our
bonuses-
policy card. What policy cards are we using now?
I don't think we're using any that affect other.
50%. Oh, it's towards. Oh, it's always. That's not just capital. Okay.
No, Phoenicia gets what is this? Can move the capital to any city with a Kothon, which we haven't even unlocked. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, never mind.
All right.
We gotta make a law about that. Can't move the capital.
I think that'd be great, hilarious. I'm totally against not legislating that.
Personally,
we
I think
haven't
we should mandate
made
that
a
we
motion.
have to move the capital at
Every
least once every other.
Okay. Is promotions up to me as chancellor?
Control of military units, I think, entails control of
Yeah,
promotions.
I hope control of military units
I-
implies you
Yeah.
can promote them.
I would also.
Definitely does.
I'm already getting sued for. I think I was saying it's a pleasure to meet you instead of saying,
You had the option to be to be polite and to be a dick, and you chose
and
to
I
be
was
polite,
automatically
which is
polite because I didn't want the. I do that automatically so that the AI doesn't. What?
I remember we
Whoa,
always would vote on that
ooh.
in March 6th, but I'm pretty
What?
sure it doesn't.
This is big. What is this? They're at war. Or barbarians, because they are not on the river, so their city center should not have taken damage from a flood. So, why
Do
are...
barbarians take?
Barbarians can attack cities. They'll raise them if they take them. I don't know if I don't know what they might be. Wait, is Venice he's at war with Venice. That's what it is. Venice has apparently made it to the city. So that's interesting. That's something to know. Need more housing in Phoenix.
I think we should support Venice.
Venice isn't our suzerain.
Not yet.
True.
Can we give units to a city-state?
No. Unless... No, I don't think we have that mod.
It's not. It's not a Civ 6 thing. Okay.
Yeah. No, that was in Civ 5. Okay, Tyre, it would be 6 turns for a settler. You could get something else done in that time.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait on the settler, I suppose.
Ooh. Because of... We didn't think for the Magnus plan also makes... You won't get the extra yields from clearing that holy site, so maybe you want your builder to do something else. Or maybe you just want it to wait because we don't have another builder. Or you might want another builder. I don't know what you want. Monument builder.
We might want to get our district up.
Yeah.
Getting it up quickly is probably worth not getting the extra 50% yields from clearing a jungle or rainforest.
That's about 20 or 30.
Yeah, what are the yields anyway?
I think the
Not
yields are
bad.
40 food and 40 production, and then you get a 50% on top of that, which would bring up to...
I think that'd be too long to wait. Can we clear the jungle this turn, or do we have to wait a turn?
We'll have to wait a turn, but we're moving there, so... but we can do it next turn, if that's good. Because it'd be like... It's going to be a lot of turns before Magnus gets over here. And I do think the whole is a good idea.
Can I guess I'll start on a, can I put a turn into a settler?
Oh, you can put 5 turns into the settler as long as we pay attention.
Alright, so I'll start on the settler for now before we clear the forest.
Yeah, it
and I'll
doesn't
switch over
stop
to
us from
campus.
growing while building it, like in Civ, Civ 5. So.
Oh, perfect.
As
Yeah,
long as
so
we
then do
remember-
that, and then as soon as that forest is cleared, switch it over to campus.
Yeah, good idea. Or campus?
Or sorry, the holy site.
Okay. 'Cause that isn't a good camp. That's not the best
No,
campus,
I-
at least.
Hey, village.
We've found like a few, but we can't go onto land from our boats.
You should just like mark them with the thing so that we can remember to go back there.
You can also search for them in the map search. Tribal village search. Found 4 results. There they are. But I could mark them if you want. So then we see them in the list or whatever. Is there a tribal village icon?
Yes, there is.
Where is it?
Unless we don't have that mod.
It could be that we don't have it.
I thought that was vanilla, but I don't think it is. Oh, there it is. Top left. That is vanilla. Okay, those could be gone by the time we actually go back for them, but...
Well, Venice is at war with the nearest civilization, so...
Yeah, city-states can't take tribal villages.
Yeah,
so-
but it'll prevent that guy from, like,
Yes, it will.
moving on them, yeah.
Alright, time to heal that Byreme, who's at 9 out of 100 health.
I'd like to protest that our Chancellor has let our ship nearly get to this state.
Hey, I
damage.
saved it. I expected Mali's borders to be safer than that, what can I say? Temple of Artemis and Archer unlocked. What do we want to do now, Fem?
Can I see the
Yep.
texture? It-
That's irrigation.
Going to lobby for celestial navigation.
Cothons are
Sure.
nice. They give 50% production towards naval units and settlers.
And settlers, wow.
And all
Awesome.
wounded naval units heal 100 HP a turn in the city. It's they're nice.
Okay.
It'll let our traders invest too. Ooh, so we can trade with like Venice or Mali and lighthouses. Yeah, that's.
Sounds good.
We should also be able to get the Eureka for irrigation if we if our borders grow to this wheat tile. We could farm it and then later remove it for a canal if we want. All right, we're removing the rainforest. Okay, did I say 40? It's 20. It's 19 food and 19 production, which is even less high stakes.
What are the bonuses for the
For the rainforest?
harbor?
Oh,
For the harbor.
what do you mean the bonuses?
Did it?
The Kothon.
If we build.
Like
I don't know. I was just you were hovering over the tech and it said like 50% extra settler.
extra 50% production towards naval units and settlers in any city with a Kothon. And all
Okay.
wounded naval units heal instantly.
Oh, so that's our unique harbor.
Yeah, that's our unique.
That's our unique harbor, yeah.
Okay. Do we got a good spot for that entire?
Yeah, we'll get a +3 harbor if we just put it next to the city and next to the pearls. Just here. Oh, +4? Oh, because we'd have once the holy site's down, it'd have 2 adjacent districts too. And then I think commercial hubs get +2 from being next to a harbor. Yeah, they do, and then
We'll probably put a commercial hub on that swamp eventually.
we could do that too. Yeah. We'll see where we're gonna put this. So you're remove rainforest.
Yeah.
That gave you 2 turns on the settlement and a new population. Your new population is working this tile. In the top right. I don't see any better tiles for it to work.
Top right jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be fine. All right.
Did you want to switch holy site? You said and build that.
How many turns are on the settler?
3 turns left. So.
And how many turns to build the campus?
12.
Holy site, sorry.
12 anyways.
What's our math on getting magnets over here? It's about 12.
It's gonna be 6 turns for their settler to be done, and then 11 turns before he
11
he's
turns
active for
before
that to count for that settler.
At that rate, build the holy site.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, is clearing the
Settler
thing
still
beforehand make it so that holy site builds faster?
No, but it gives you resources when you clear it by building the district there and just saying yes clear. You don't get any resources for clearing it.
Interesting.
Okay. Where did that barbarian get to? There we are. Alright, we've found like I don't know that I was gonna make a reference to where the land bridge was in Alaska.
Bering Strait, the Bering Land Bridge.
Yeah, it looks like that's a little. Okay. Record-setting river flooding in Akkad. Wait, that bill was to attack Akkad, not Kabul. Oh, wow. That's interesting. I thought it was Kabul because we were right next to it. I'm considering going back and healing with this guy, but it's kind of a long trip. We were going back this way anyways, because we were gonna look over here. I was just following a barbarian. Oh, there's a barbarian on the shore there. I didn't notice the explosion there. That's Quadrireme. We should do some good damage if we hit it first. But
Might be better to get out.
It could be. There's no good way to judge how much damage they do to us when they range attack us. Especially after their health is low. Because they will ranged attack us after we hit them. So we could go back and heal again. Probably best. We're at like almost half health. And last time I saved a ship from the brink, I got yelled at. Oh, we're about to get a government. And he doesn't like that we're poor. He's calling us poor. He says God hates you because you're poor.
Wow.
Which is kind of rude. Kind of not cool.
I think this only affirms that we should support our ally up north.
Venice is looking real good right now.
I'm going to submit a bill to declare war on Mali next parliamentary session.
Political philosophy.
Ooh.
Wait, are we allowed to choose a government?
Did we really not plan this shit out?
I thought I saw that something that said policy cards and government are like separate. Like someone different does government, but I don't remember.
Might be in the second policy cards. That yeah, here it goes. The power choosing type of government for nations shall belong to Parliament.
Parliament hasn't done their job. Whoa.
For a second, I thought it was going to say the president, and Tay would be ecstatic.
Oh, okay, wait, hold on. The cabinet can choose.
The cabinet can choose?
Put it in government chat. It's
Yeah, it does that.
if Parliament has not passed an act.
Oh, Parliament hasn't passed an act.
I'm shocked. Shocked.
Which means that I get to choose.
Correct.
I will take any suggestions. I have
Classical.
Yeah, I have favorites, but so Fem says Classical Republic. Every city
Classical Republic.
with a
I
district.
concur with Classical Republic.
I agree as well, because we have a housing crisis, and as president, I will not stand for homelessness thriving
I
in our
agree.
city.
Oh, also, great person points will help us get a profit faster.
I also agree.
I think.
Amen.
I think that we probably need to keep an eye towards our military in the future, probably near future, as soon as Tef passes his war bill. But classical probably makes more sense right now.
Yeah, the other option, like oligarchy, is great for fighting, or for land unit fighting. Actually, you get 20% unit experience, but you don't get the bonus towards. Naval melee gets +4 combat. Oh, okay, so it's all melee attackers get +4 combat strength, which is pretty good.
There's also, of course, the 2 military policy cards.
Yes, there's one thing to consider. Classical Republic does not give us a military. We can put a military slot into the wild card, but once we unlock wild card slots, that's those are pretty powerful to use.
How often can we switch the government type?
I don't know how long it takes usually,
But you guys don't want to just be a Classical Republic? You trying to say something?
Me?
My thought would be
Tef.
classical Republic until we declare war, and then we switch to oligarchy or whatever.
Yeah, Tef, you could probably include the change of government in your war bill, and
I'm just wondering, like mechanically, can we change?
So changing government to one that you haven't just so basically, if we had unlocked a new government afterwards, like monarchy, changing to it would not cause any problems, but because we unlocked all 3 of these at once, changing between them will cause, I think it like stops our research for like 5 turns at least. And
no, I thought it was a gold cost.
I don't know what it does cost-wise. I could check.
Google's.
Classical
I'm
Republic and
checking
see what it
the
would talk.
Civilopedia. Switching to a previously adopted government. Oh, okay, so it might not. It might be okay, but it briefly places your civilization into a state of capital A anarchy, which has the following negative effects: no gold, science, culture, or faith. No government special bonuses or legacy. Your policies provide no benefit and cannot be slotted, and you won't be able to change governments until it ends. It lasts a minimum of 3 turns. The more you previously adopted this form of government, the longer it will last. So if we wanted to go back to classical republic, it would penalize us after we switch to oligarchy. I don't think switching to oligarchy would penalize us, though. I think that's just something to consider if putting a government switch in.
If I remember correctly, like each of these special governments has its own like unique policy card that you get as a legacy card, right?
Yes, you get the legacy card when you build the building in the government district
plaza. Yeah.
So whatever government you have when you do that decides that. It isn't.
Dang. How did I beat deity without knowing this information?
That's a good question.
Well, it's because Civ 6 AI isn't terribly competent.
Okay, Classical Republic. Pretty much everyone agrees, if not everyone. Let's go. Okay. Charismatic leaders, pretty good for extra influence points towards earning envoys. The first envoy you send to each city-state counts as 2 is nice, but that's usually for when you first discover a city-state. When you're the first one, you get a free envoy, and this would make that count as 2. So I don't know how many more city-states we expect to discover right now, versus a passive getting envoys faster over time.
I like the discovery because we are in the age of discovery because we have our ships, kind of exploring outwards. We'll probably encounter more city-states.
I support anything that will fulfill the Kabul Doctrine.
Could you remind us the Kabul Doctrine?
How many city-states have we met?
Remaining their suzerain.
How many city-states have we met already?
3.
3 city-states.
Kabul, Akkad, and Venice.
How many
That
are
is
there?
not a lot. I feel like with the amount of boats we got out there, we're just going to keep finding them.
Well, one thing is, if where the ocean is doesn't cooperate very well, then we might not find many others. And also, one of the main benefits that we might not get from Diplomatic League if we choose it is we have to be the first to discover a city-state to get the free envoy. And this doubles the free envoy. It'll double the first envoy we send to any city-state, but getting a free envoy...
It's best with that free one, yeah.
Is way better, yeah.
No, I think we'll encounter a lot more because it's an ocean-based map, so you're
probably right. And the
Just
AI tends to be pretty late on getting boats, even on an ocean-based map. All in favor of Diplomatic League?
Just slot them both.
I could put one of them in wildcard, but then no military policy, which would mean minus 3 gold.
What do we need a military?
We were. We were getting 3 gold per turn from conscription, and also maritime industries if we want to go back to that. Otherwise, we could.
What are we thinking about for our other economic policy? How about we think about
that? Sure. Well, we've got gold from trade routes. We've got production in all cities.
That's not bad, really.
It's
but
not.
To settle 2 new cities, too.
It's starting to get a little. Well, until
once
we build new cities, it'll start being better. Reducing the cost of purchasing a tile, production towards builders, or production towards wonders. Those are our only options. Unless I missed.
We have one trade route.
Oh, did we agree on Diplomatic League?
Well, I think we should do both, honestly. Like, I like both, personally. 3 gold from conscription versus having both of these. Any thoughts?
I just think we should do urban planning.
Urban planning. honestly, if we only have one trade route, and we do, that's 2 gold versus
2 gold versus
1
3 of
production in
soon to
all
be 5
cities.
production. Yeah.
I think I agree. Any objections?
I think if we want to keep our gold up, we'll want conscription.
We could
Um,
get conscription and potentially caravanseries and get 5 more gold up to 12, or just the 3 from conscription. But then we will have to only have 1 diplomatic policy. Those are our only options.
Do we expect to need a lot of gold in the near future? Like we're going
We
to be
might-
positive anyway.
I
We
don't-
have 300
yeah.
saved up.
we might want gold for getting the
Yes.
Getting a
great
great
profit.
profit with gold is very expensive, and the only time it gets
Well, what
really
the hell are we?
cheap
What
is
the hell are we building this holy site for if we're going to spend all this gold to buy?
well, it does
Like,
get
I feel like we're going the normal
it,
way.
it
I
does
need
get
to fleet for gold.
it does get cheaper to purchase a great person with gold the closer you are to getting the great person, but the downside is you're also just closer to getting it, so you could just wait usually. Unless it becomes a real close race to a great person, then the gold won't matter a whole lot.
I don't feel like we should be
And we're
trying
like
to
in
spend all our
fourth-
gold on a
we're
great
in, like-
person right now, anyways.
We're 3 of the people in the game are not getting great profit points last time we checked, so I think we're going to get one. And getting one soon is nice, but we're building holy sites, so I think we're fine without the gold for now. I'm gonna do it.
Boom, got him.
What's the cabinet, right?
Civics.
I think we've given too much power to the chancellor.
I thought it was the cabinet.
When it's
Well-
not.
Policy slots are specifically just cabinet, so the chancellor gets it. No one was disagreeing near the end.
What are you
so-
talking about? No, it's the whole It says the cabinet.
Is that-
Any
By a
cabinet
majority
power
vote
that
of
was
those
not
present.
enumerated goes to the chancellor.
Yeah.
The
needs to be
cabinet may
enumerated to the
choose a
minister.
type of government by a majority vote of those present.
Oh,
What's
wait, the type of government? Yeah, we all, but everyone voted for classical republic. That was
oh
Yeah.
and
that
then
was
the pol-
policy
okay,
cards.
Yeah.
Policy cards are
That's
still
my
within the
bad.
purview of the chancellor.
understood.
The vote was kind of informal, I will admit, though. But literally everyone proposed classical republic. So, and Teflon just said we should switch later. So.
You know what? Mysticism.
Oh, right,
Mysticism.
yes, you. Mysticism.
Mysticism and then military tradition, because they're both like really quick.
They are very quick. Sure.
Yeah.
Because hopefully we're not going to war in 3 turns.
Oh, mysticism would be good because we
Yes,
get plus
absolutely.
2 great profit points. And we can replace-
Yeah, that's. Yeah. You know what? You understood what I meant.
That was a good plan. That's what
I realize we've been going for a pretty long time
We
now.
have,
It's an hour
really.
and 20 minutes.
Yeah,
not a long
and I am
You guys
able
are-
to end it after 5 turns only with a vote of the majority of the ministry, but otherwise we have to go to turn 70.
Let's
I think just because we take
come on, let's
so
get
long.
let's get at least 2 more turns.
We just
Let's
take
just try to go fast.
Yeah, 65 is a nicer number than 63.
Let's just not talk anymore.
Yeah, we just don't spend like 20 minutes to make a single decision. We'll go faster.
I mean, we kept running into things that we had to do laws about.
Hey, that's not our fault.
Well, it's Parliament's fault, and a lot of people here are in Parliament.
Wow. I don't like how the
Yeah.
chancellor keeps blaming Parliament for everything.
Hey, that's usually Wes that's blaming Parliament, actually. Okay, so the city is moving here.
Yeah, it's
according to-
right on that spot. Yeah.
And then we can move Magnus so that we remember for next time that he's
Yep,
actually
that's probably a good thing to do now.
Phoenix, what does Phoenix want to build next?
I think we
Uh,
can blitz a couple turns real fast. Let's
Yeah,
just put our head down. We got let's go 10, 15.
Yeah, let's go with a. Is Phoenix's housing situation all right?
4 to 6. So no. You'll be fine until 6 turns from now, and then you'll get a 50% decrease in growth.
So let's just start with the granary now then.
Probably a good idea. Okay, Frederberg. Finish your granary. You'll have a second pop in 2 turns now. That's nice.
Yeah.
What do
Okay,
you
I
wanna
can't
do?
see what I can build yet. Well, can you read them off?
Are you not on the Discord stream?
Oh, there's a well, I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay. So we've got Ancient Walls, Holy Site Campus, Government Plaza. So we could build.
Alright, I'm on the description.
We do have a planned Holy Site. We
We'd
also
probably build the government plaza somewhere at some point.
someone put
Where
a thing for it here. I don't know if that was.
Oh,
where would a
then-
good place for the government plaza be? Is there?
You want it next to a lot of districts, which is probably why someone put it in Phoenix here, which would be next to a harbor, a holy site, and a campus.
Yeah,
But it would
I don't think
also
it's
be
that.
good on the marsh entire if you wanted to get rid of the marsh.
Yeah, I might
Potentially.
consider that later.
But I don't know about Government Plaza. You can only build one, so I don't know if the governors should just be allowed to call dibs on it by building it first. That's kind of up to other things. Am I being sued again?
This is my
I
house.
think
No. Oh, that is
I
your.
think we're
Oh, yeah.
gonna-
What if we give the president the opportunity?
Ah, Jesus criminy.
we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna. I need an approval for a land purchase, I believe, to start a holy site.
You.
I think we should get. I think we should get 2 going.
That is pretty good idea. The only other thing I would consider is you just got a new gypsum tile and could build a builder, but that holy. So who approves purchases of tiles?
I have no idea.
I think that goes to
purchase
cabinet.
would be the. Well, don't we have like a treasurer or something that does
I don't think
purchases
we
and
do.
shit?
That would
I think
be
we
Looking at
did,
the
but-
Constitution,
But you guys
Minister,
remade
though.
put that out.
the cabinet has control over treasury and faith. I don't know if the treasury is assigned to any of the ministers.
I think it
Ministry of
was,
the Economy, or did that not pass?
if I recall correctly, that was one of the chancellors got rid of that ministry because they
Right.
wanted that power for themselves.
Who was that?
Wasn't me.
I wonder which chancellor was that.
Who made the first one? But then who
Well,
made
in
the
that case,
second?
perfect. It's your decision.
70 gold. We have 342 to get a new holy
Well,
site.
there's the consideration as to how long is it going to take for that holy site to get up and
Listen,
running.
if we're investing that 70
It's
to
a
make,
15
that's going to make way
turn
more
holy
faith
site.
towards. But the city's about to grow.
That's true.
It is about to grow. Yeah, we only have 1 pop currently. That'll really speed up things when it grows. I think that's worth it. That's about as long as it took in the capital, and the capital's 5 turns to being done.
All right.
Yeah. Alright. We're building holy sites. We're going to have a religion at some point. And I hope Parliament doesn't forget, if they are the ones to do the religion, to do the religion. 'Cause
Well, you have a minister of religion, so
does the Minister of Religion just
The
choose
minister
the
of religion should make. No, they need to make the. They need to propose a law.
Yeah,
about
I don't know
That's a
how
big
it
ego.
works.
That's how the ministries are supposed to work.
Well, good for them. Okay, that was a shorter turn. Ouch. The Oh, that's
What?
why he said ouch. Okay. Tefmon called the Ministry of Development mostly obsolete.
I mean, yeah.
all of its powers are literally it's all of controlling
Governments,
settlers
yeah.
and
I
civilian
think we
units
had
and such, which are
we found
states do
one
now.
thing that they still had when I was looking over who to assign for it.
Right.
I think it's a great position if you're like speaker or the president, because then like
Wait.
Yeah.
how many techs have we researched? We researched archery, we researched celestial navigation. We can choose one more, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So fem.
Maybe like currency. I don't know.
Looks like fem is away,
Ish.
or Mike is muted.
I'm an
there you go.
idiot. I was saying we could do irrigation for 5 turns.
We could, yeah. It looks like that wheat in Phoenix isn't being grown to very quickly, but we don't really have anything we need to build a plantation on, and we don't feel. I mean, unless we want to clear our marsh, it's probably not necessary yet. Whereas we might be able to put an industry over, like, our gypsum, and get great merchant points from that. If we get currency. That's what I was thinking. What were you thinking?
Yeah, currency is like 8 minutes. Because I was going to suggest wheel. Wheel was my second one.
Oh, wheel is pretty... Yeah, mining a resource. Do we have a resource to mine? We have iron, don't we? We do have iron, so we could mine that, and we would get iron working and wheels, things, eurekas.
So let's do currency, so then we can so we can get that eureka on wheel.
Yeah, we'll need someone to build a new builder for that, which Phoenix will be the...
You can assume, unless Jaguar comes back and has a better plan, I can do that after the Grander is
and
back.
Tyre also has... Tyre is 4 turns, actually. Tyre's faster. So Tyre could build a builder, and then we could mine some iron for the military. Mysticism next turn. We're at turn 65. So we could just stop it here if we wanted, or we could try to bang out the last 5 turns.
Keep going.
Keep going?
Do we have any more choices of policy?
Yeah, we just unlocked Mysticism, so we unlocked a more... Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Revelation.
Ooh, great profit points.
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard we wanted those.
Yeah.
Do we want Diplomatic League or Charismatic Leader?
Diplo League.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll do that. We've got an envoy, Minister of
Well,
Foreign Affairs.
we get double for the first one, right?
Yes. So if you sent one to Venice, it would count as 2 now.
Yeah, it would be kind of silly not to send it to Venice.
Okay. Unless Venice is about to die. Okay, it's not.
Are they still at war?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, up to you if you think that's worth it.
No, we can send troops over to help Venice, right?
Yeah, I agree.
We could. I don't know if I don't know. We might have to pass a law to do that, but otherwise.
Are you a pacifist perfect?
No.
That's good.
Have we sent a first one to Kabul?
Yeah.
Yes, we have 2 in Kabul, 1 in Akkad, and 0 in Venice.
What happens if we get suzerain in Kabul? Or does that already...
Kabul means that we're going to get a military bonus?
Kabul's suzerainty bonus? You get...
Yeah.
Your units receive double experience from battles they initiate.
Which is good, but we're not currently initiating any battles.
Yeah, not really.
I guess.
Except against barbarians, but we kind of just...
Probably next stream, though.
Yeah.
Well, we might have an envoy next stream, too.
Yeah. I'll give it to... I think Venice, because it seems silly that we have this bonus, and it seems silly to have it and not use it.
Okay, we now have 2 in Venice. It looked like we had 1 there for a second, but I
it has to load.
Double. Okay. That was a pretty quick turn.
So most of our turn should be like... That
Okay,
is the
let's try to
spot, I
settle the
believe.
city at least, right?
Yep.
What is this city supposed to be called? That looks unpronounceable to my...
It's going to be called Tefmonopolis.
I don't think that was what he chose.
I don't think he specified a name.
Well, I feel
which means as the proxy, I get to name it.
No, not as the proxy. The governor names it. The proxy.
Yep, as the proxy of the governor, I get to name it.
I don't know.
Why,
I think he would be able to sue you for that.
Why Opolis? Why not like Tefmon City or
Tefmonopolis?
I mean, that's a pretty classic.
It has like Monopoly kind of in it.
Rack City.
Let me check this.
Well, Opolis is a city-state.
The governor.
The
no, look,
fourth
listen. Article
settlement
2.
bill. The fourth
Listen,
settlement
no.
bill by H. Kim says that this city shall be named by the minister of religion.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean,
It wasn't revealed or repealed.
I would also like to say that under Article 2 of the State's Naming Rights Act, the governor of a state must announce and notify the cabinet and the speaker of the naming. And I don't think the proxy could be said to
I
be
don't
able to
know.
do that.
That could be argued, and Teflon could just do it if he doesn't want to.
I feel like that would be a gross overreach of proxy precedent.
What a proc is they do everything that a
That's kind of what a
person
proxy
they're proxying
Tayloria.
for does.
But it does the fourth settlement bill. So it says the cabinet may settle a city in one of the tiles below, and then the governor said to settle it in a tile that was included there. It cannot be the third city, and this city shall be named by the minister of religion.
I think all of that is like that act was
It
written
does say
before
the
states were
cabinet may
established.
settle it, but
Yeah, and the
also
cabinet can't
wasn't
settle
repealed.
anything.
it was not repealed. You're right.
It wasn't
Where's
repealed, but it
where's the
refers
link for
to.
this? Where?
The fourth
Yeah.
settlement bill in link incoming. Here we go.
Tayloria is so close. I can feel it.
Well, don't you want a state named after yourself?
Yeah, I don't
Maybe.
think this I don't think this is legal because the cabinet can't settle anything. Because
Well, no, the cabinet theoretically can have.
yeah, I guess the state could give control of
So
the settlement
really,
to the
one
cabinet.
is just doesn't matter.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
It's approving that
the
the cabinet
cabinet
can settle
didn't
there,
settle there,
but the governor
someone
can
did
settle there anyway. The governor can
guess-
settle there anyway.
I guess
And
if the cabinet didn't settle it, then the entire thing is not about this. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you could argue that the city being named by the minister of religion only applies to if a cabinet is settling.
I think I would
Yeah.
agree with that.
I think, like, in general, if laws conflict, like this law says the city is named by the minister of religion, and the state's naming right act says cities are named by the governor. In general, if laws directly
Well-
conflict, the newer one generally takes precedence.
They don't directly
Doctrine of
conflict.
implied
Though. It would.
repeal.
I think it would mean that the city would be named by the minister of religion, and then that doesn't deprive the governor of the right to rename.
Yeah, right. To
They could instantly rename.
Correct. All right. Well, in that case, I will send you the proposed name. Government chat.
Is it Tayloria?
I mean, it all could be solved in the courts, if
Here.
you want.
I don't
Yeah,
know
except the courts
what
take,
I'm
like, a
supposed to
decade.
name it at this point. Like if I'm supposed to have the minister.
Do you want to ask the court for a quick and
I don't think the court's on.
advisory opinion?
yeah, the courts don't do anything quickly.
The courts are the slowest of all the branches.
And honestly, hot take, the court's opinions on things are extremely questionable. They'll probably just rule it wrong.
Yeah, it's pretty funny coming from.
Well, he's saying that because they ruled against him.
I mean,
Yeah,
the one time the
exactly.
courts
I
ruled
mean,
well was
there
when
have
they ruled
been
with
times the court has ruled in my favor, and I've disagreed with it. So,
I mean, even this case where the court, in the most recent case, the court ruled in my favor in the the voted like the none of the above option. I thought the reasoning they gave was weird.
yeah.
But they're pretty basic.
Okay, Teflon, what are you saying? Are you disagreeing with QI's name here, or are you
What is QI's name?
Air Ithabal?
I think we're saying it wrong.
I don't
Yeah, that's the funny Laris name. Well, I won't contest it for now. I will let Jaguar exercise his powers in person to rename it if he wishes.
Okay. That's what I probably would have chosen.
Two A's in ball.
Did I? I thought I typed 2.
Why not just copy paste?
Why not stop being correct? Okay? I don't want to hear it. Okay, this is Teflon, what do you want to construct in this new city?
That's
Monument,
go with?
granary. You could pump out a Kothon
We could make the
faster than a
first
monument.
coffin. Now, would there be any? Wouldn't we want the coffin on the outside, like in the actual ocean?
Probably, and I mean we're already building one in the lake and plan to build a canal. So
Oh, okay, I was gonna say that would be kind of stupid without a canal.
So,
Do
but you'd have a +2 if you build it in the lake, and you could get a +1 here. So it's not yeah, up to you.
yeah.
What you wanna do.
Other than that, how much do builders cost food, or are they just like regular
Nope,
units?
they're
Oh,
just a regular
20,
thing. 22 turns for that.
22 turns. What even is this bullshit?
That's because you're working 2 production total, and I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's switch
that's
up that gold. Get on the food and production.
You are getting gold, more than food and production. I could change the manually or just tell it automatically to try to get food and production.
All right, I think I will head out.
Care about gold. Okay.
All right, Kira.
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Well, I think gold is fine for now.
you're fine with this?
Yeah,
Cotton?
I'll
Okay.
let.
Because we could tell it to do, I guess
I mean, we can just use the gold to buy units directly.
we could do that. Of course, then you don't get the final say, so I'm...
Yeah, I mean, obviously you could just
Yeah.
spend the
So
gold
up
on
to you.
dumb shit.
Kothon would give you,
The
mostly gold, I think, until you build a lighthouse, and then you get some nice food. Actually, probably not even, because I don't know if lighthouses affect lakes. Kothon is actually faster than a builder or a granary or a monument.
it's so weird.
It's because it's a
Oh wait, no.
unique
Oh yeah, I
desert.
think yeah, it's ours, so it's cheaper.
Or it might be... Yeah, I think that's just it. 56 production for that, and the monument's 60. So, monument's the second fastest thing. No, third, and the builders,
Yeah,
unless you want a military unit, which are, like a scout is way faster.
yeah. I don't think we really. It's either I think for me either between a builder or a district. That's why I don't.
Up to
I
you.
haven't done like any planning for districts, and my understanding is you want to plan them out all in advance. They're not really a thing you want
That's
to.
probably a good idea. I would probably... I don't think a Kothon is going to be that helpful. You're not going to be building settlers at one pop.
Yeah.
I'd get a builder, and then you can improve the marble, and
Then
yeah, the cotton if we get wheat, or you could even use it to improve the wheat so that we can get the Eureka for the technology to improve cotton. So I'd go builder.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go with the builder then.
Okay. Unit needs orders. Byreme, cool. Unit needs orders. Byreme. We're going east. We're going this way. Okay. Turn 67. Military tradition done. Fem. We need drum and poetry or games and recreation. Both of these are a little bit hard inspirations to get. Building an entire wonder or getting all the way up to construction technology.
Well, let's go with gaming. Or I don't have to say it, but I think we should go with gaming.
I think I'm a gamer, and I think
Or are there going to be gamers, or are we going to be starting drama?
theater squares.
I think we should be gamers.
Or
Yeah,
entertainment. Okay. The Minister of Gaming has spoken. Are traders the thing that the Minister of Development gets? Do we know? Minister of Development.
I think we do. Wow, I actually have power.
I think that's one of your only powers.
The only one that's
That
relevant.
should be. That's bullshit. That should be with the governors.
I mean, that's kind of hard to do because then they'd never be transferred to other cities, like almost ever.
They could be.
Oh my gosh!
That's happened before.
Do any of the city-states have a quest for trading?
No.
Okay.
It's actually a flashback to. Remember in March 6th, they
Eureka
federalized all
irrigation.
this.
construct a campus, and train a Byreme. No.
We should train a Byreme at some point.
We've done that already. They just didn't like it when we did it then. So your options, if you want, you could get 6 gold from either Mali or Akkad, or you could get... Well, you can trade from other places too.
Right. We could also help your Ithobal grow a little bit.
You could. This actually in Civ 6, the food and production you're seeing here will go to Tyre, so you'd have to send it to your Ithobal and then trade from there. But that is an alright idea. That's probably what I would do in that situation. I tend to.
Yeah, I don't think we need the gold. We're doing pretty well with the gold, unless
got a pretty good stockpile.
Unless you're worried about the getting a great profit QI.
Well, we can check again. We're now 4th place, and we're getting great profit points faster than 3rd place. So
by a slight amount.
Yeah. So there's already been 2 religions, it looks like.
And we're still finishing the holy site next turn. So.
That too, I'm not worried about money. If you want to grow,
yeah, I think we should grow the most recent city and try and get things bouncing.
Okay, let's do that.
Also, I don't like the idea of trading in open waters when we might be about to go to war, like the northern.
And also,
power.
There's like a barbarian that specializes in boats. That's a bit of a problem.
Oh, speaking of boats, Mr. Chancellor, I just want to inform you that the settler I'll be making is probably going to be going overseas somewhere. So
that's pretty cool.
If you want to organize a escort like that.
An escort, yeah. Your settler. Oh yeah, you can finish that real soon. Although we've only got 2 turns left, so I will just keep that. I'll keep that in mind with the Byreme there. Yeah, I'll in fact. You have new policy cards. What did I get? Maneuver, cavalry. Yeah, we don't care. Yeah, we don't need cavalry. We don't. Yeah. So you want to finish your settler now, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. So best growth is either to Phoenix or Tyre. If you do it to Tyre, it'll go through the lake to Phoenix. So if you do it to Tyre, you'll get a road from Phoenix to Tyre, which it looks like there isn't yet. Which is
I think that's a great idea.
It will take 5 turns longer and have the same.
I think that's the most obvious.
But
that's the most obvious road though that we need.
Yeah. And the benefit is per turn, so that's it taking longer isn't a direct downside. It's just you can't change it for as long.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, let's do it to tier.
4 turns, I can do a little exploring. 2 turns worth, and then back specifically. We've got something southeast. Housing is low in Phoenix.
Phoenix needs to build some houses.
We are.
You're getting near your cap. You have, you're at half growth now because you only have one house.
We're building a granary.
You're building a granary. That's what. Yeah. That's what you were saying. Got it. We've got a mountain in the middle of the water. Is that connected to land? We'll see. It looks like it might be on one tile.
This is also the last turn we're allowed to play.
Yes. Good point. I will save it here then. And I can stop streaming too.
Do I
need to stream while taking the screenshots?
It's a good idea too.
Sure. Okay. And then change it to 5. That worked. And screenshots. So, any new land, right?
Well, you should do any lands that we can see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because things might have changed, borders, yields. Is the Venice still at war?
I can check that. I will take a screenshot of Venice's state of whether it were or not. Good thing you asked for that escort, because there's a guy there. Venice is at war.
The
These
poor
guys-
Venetians.
These guys have
They're gonna convert to a city-state in a few
Yeah.
little ship.
over 10 turns, but still worth.
Unless the Mali do something about that, it's gonna happen.
Tech tree. I don't know how to get the entire thing, but
Just take 2 screenshots then.
yeah, that's base. It's gonna end up with.
You don't need the whole thing.
There we go, and then civics.
I don't think you need screenshots if there's nothing, like if for the parts where you've just researched everything.
They need to know. I think I have to show where we've researched things, like that there are researched. And if not, it's better to just cover. Okay, just stop. My instincts are to keep playing. My mouse went over here, and I'm like, no, don't do that.
Yeah, stop.
Can you do me a favor and hover over gold?
You only need to take screenshots
Hold
of
it there.
the current technology and civic being researched. That's the only requirement.
Well,
Okay, I'm good.
In that regard, it doesn't have to be the entire tree.
Can you
Yep.
Sorry, go on.
No.
Can you also do a settler filter on the new lands, the continents to the north and the islands? Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good.
Like
HM, you got my idea.
like here?
Want to help me look for a good spot to settle there?
Well, yeah, go a little bit south. Take 2 screenshots, right? So that way you'll have
Okay.
the good view. Yeah. That'll also give us an indication of where their other cities might be, because we'll see the negatives.
Yeah. Good point.
Who's the Minister of Development right now?
That's me.
Oh, okay. As Minister of Development, would you like to coordinate with me on where to settle my city?
Sure, but you don't need my approval. Or
I just want your help.
He wants input.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay, I think that's everything. So, did someone clarify that I don't need the trees at all? Just the currently researched tech?
Yeah, just the currently researching.
Until someone sues you.
Yeah, I should check for myself. But I got the trees anyways.
Yeah,
okay.
I can post it.
Did you choose the policy cards? Policy cards. Yeah.
Oh, the policy cards.
What we have available and what we currently have. Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Oh, and governors? Probably important.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So what turn did we start on? 50?
50. Yeah. Oh no, 50. Yeah, 50.
Yeah. I can check.
So then we could go to 90 next time.
Yes, we're on 50, and then we went to 70. Okay. Are we good? I already saved. Are we